let's get into my makeup. I'm in a rush. I use the Beauty of Joseon for my under eye. I use this hyaluronic facial toner mist. I got this from a store called Winners. So cheap, but it's so good. I was actually looking for a dupe for the Alba spray. Here is my relief cream. This is the Dr. Althea 345 relief cream. This is my facial. Because my skin is oily, I'm going in with my MAC mattifying 12-hour shine control. I'm looking this way because my mirror is here. I'm now going in with the Maron Skin Prep Pro. Now, the Maron Skin Prep Pro looks like this. This is what the Maron Skin Prep Pro looks like. But because I want it to be easier for me to apply, I put it in a spray bottle. So I only need about 1 or 1.5 pumps of this spray. Yeah. And I'm just going to tap it into my skin, just so it's everywhere I need it to be. Like I said, I need my makeup to be indestructible today, so I'm not skipping any step. For foundation, I'm stuck between my OG NARS and my Anastasia Beverly Hills, but I think ABH is gonna win today because I just love how this product looks on my skin. This thing is like a filter on your skin. NARS will always be that girl for me, but today it's gonna have to be Anastasia Beverly Hills. So I'm gonna give it a good shake, 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 shake. One pump. Now, because of the nature of the products that I applied, I'm not going to let anything sit on my face. As soon as I apply it, I'm just going to blend it immediately. I do not, because it's literally going to stick to my skin and it's going to stay exactly where I put it, so I don't have the luxury of letting it rest or letting it sit. No, we can't do that right now. As soon as it hits my skin, it needs to be blended. So that's what I'm doing. And I'm using this foundation brush from NARS. I've had this brush for years. I actually got influenced to get this brush because of Jackie Aina. Jackie Aina's been using this brush for years. So yeah. For concealer, I'll be going in with my Ivwurie Cosmetics concealer. This is a Nigerian brand, but I absolutely love the shade. Like, look how beautiful that looks. So pretty. This is my concealer placement for this look. Now I'm going to be going in with a setting spray. So I believe this is my NYX setting spray, but I put it in a different bottle because of the nozzle. The nozzle for the spray bottle for NYX Cosmetics doesn't always do me well, so I just use this. So I'm just gonna spray once. And then because I'm going for an airbrush look and an airbrush finish, I am going in with a beauty blender. Now I love using brushes because brushes make it helps your makeup to go out a lot quicker. But if you want like a very good blend for your makeup, I will always recommend beauty blenders. Now I definitely packed on a lot of concealer today for sure. I always recommend doing your hair before you do your makeup. That way you know if your makeup like is already eating. And I can tell from this stage that my makeup is. And yeah, I'm just taking the excess over my cheek. I'm just going to go back in with my foundation brush and blend out any area more. And honestly, this looks very beautiful already. But I think that for the sake of the look I'm going for, I'm just going to go in with another shade of concealer. I'm going in with Ivwurie Cosmetics again, and I'm going in with the shade A05. Now this shade is a light. Can you see? Like, it's light, and that is all I'm going to use because I'm not trying to look scary. I'm gonna go in with these two shades of blush from Nuban Beauty. I'm going in with a darker one, and it's in the shade Topaz, and this is how it looks. Now I'm placing my blush really high today, really high, so that's where Topaz is, and yeah, they match. And then I'm going in with this beautiful pink called Apricot. Absolutely love. I was going to go directly in with just Apricot, but I was like, nah, let me actually mix them together. So I'm going to put Apricot right here. So I'll put Apricot. And that already looks so beautiful. To contour my face, I'm going in with the e.l.f. bronzer and contour in the shade 10.5. I love this product. You only need one. If you're my skin tone, I promise you, this is all you need. I promise you, that's all you need, girl. That's all you need. This product is powerful. I'm just gonna blend out my contour. I'm just gonna blend it upward, making sure that I'm blending upward. I'm not gonna extend it at all, just blend it upward. I want a very high definition makeup, you know, because yeah. This is the e.l.f. bronzer and concealer in the shade 10.1, and as you can see, like, this thing has bronzed my face. And actually no, this for me is a contour because it's deep. It's truly deep. I'm now going to be blending my blush in. Now, I don't like letting this product sit because I find that sometimes when it sits for too long, it's a nightmare to blend. So I'm just going to be hopeful and, you know, see how it goes. I think it's blending out very, very nicely. So I'm blending out that darker shade first. That shade is more of like an orange shade. I'm just going to bring my mirror back just to make sure, because I have a bigger mirror here and a smaller one here. And yeah, I think that looks gorgeous, guys. That is so beautiful. Let me bring you guys in just a smidge closer. Yeah. Oh, that's beautiful. So I'm going to do the same thing over here. Just going in with that first deeper blush. And I'm just going to make sure it blends into my contour. And I'm making sure that I'm not touching that second blush because I want it to stay exactly where I placed it. So yeah, sometimes when I'm doing my makeup, when I blend out one side, I find out the overflow of the product on this side has come to the other side. So I just need to take off the excess. And as you can see on my tissue, I don't know if you guys can see because the light is so bright, but yeah, I'm just gonna take off that excess. Then I'm gonna go back in and blend, and it'll be easier to blend now. Yeah. So there we have it. There we have it, guys. And then now I'm going in with that pink, blending out that pink, and I'm making sure to smile just a little bit so it hits the apples of my cheek right there. So as you can see, just as me just smiling just a smidge so that I know it's hitting exactly where I need it to hit. Look how beautiful this is. It's perfect. Can we make some noise for this? This is so pretty, guys. So to blend out this under my eye, I'm just going to go back in with the beauty blender I use. This beauty blender is from Sylvie Mac. I'm going to pinch this beauty blender and then blend. Now I'm going to be going in with my Cindy's Beauty Line setting powder in the shade Cupcake and my Chanel powder in the shade number, I believe 30. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, 30. Now I love this Chanel powder because it literally puts a filter on your face, and I believe that I already mixed this yesterday, so I'm just gonna put my beauty blender in, dabbing off the excess on my palm. I'm just pushing this. To set my bronzer, I'm going to be going in with this bronzy palette from, I believe, Y Glam, deep dark shade. But because of how deep it is, I'm just gonna dust the excess on my palm first, like this, to spread it before actually just going over that, just so it's not too loud, because this thing is powerful. Yeah, and we're good on that. And to set my blush, I'm going to be going in with this beautiful shades at the bottom. These pinks are so beautiful. And then with this palette from Sylvie Mac, I was scared at first when I got this palette, but I absolutely love the finish. And I'm just going over the perimeter of my face and just everywhere, just to make sure that everything looks good. You know, just going over my contour as well, making sure it's not too harsh. Even the area of my forehead. Not too much. I know some people are scared to touch their frontal whenever they do their makeup, but I'm not. I live life on the edge. I'm going in with this lip liner from Amari Code in the shade Rich Brown. Then I'll be going over my lip with this lip gloss. It says lip gloss, but it's really like a lipstick, and it's from, I believe, Beyond Beauty, and it's in the shade 39. This is also a Nigerian brand, by the way. I'm gonna go over my lip liner with this lip gloss from Beauty by AD in the shade, I believe, Hazel. As you can see, Hazel is a very beautiful, rich brown. I'm not gonna go over everything with Fortune Cookie by NYX. Oof, I like that. I changed my mind. I'm gonna go in with this lip gloss from Hegai and Esther in the shade Sweet Tooth. I just went in with the MAC Black Track Prolong Wear Fluid Lime to line my under eyes. That's why they look so sexy and so dreamy. I'm now going to wipe and dust off the excess powder that was under my eye for the longest time. I think that's the first time I baked in ages. I don't think I remember the last time I baked. I'm going in now with my Skin Mist Matte from Amari Code, and this is the one for oil control because my skin is oily. And I'm gonna go in with my second spray. Now this spray is a concoction. I actually don't know what I put in here, but whatever I put in here is crack because it makes my makeup look good all the time. Sometimes I feel like my setting spray doesn't really touch my under eye. So what I do is I take a brush and then I spray that brush with setting spray as I've done to this one. And then I just use that to literally touch my under eye. That my under eye gets the same amount of TLC that my entire face has got. Going in with my Revlon brow pencil. I believe this is a dark brown. Yeah, this is dark brown, and I'm just going to use that to just draw my brows. I already did my brows already, guys. You will not believe what I used to do my brows, guys. I use Veet. Honestly, guys, that's what I used to get my brows to look like this. Nothing special, nothing special. And if it's not broken, why would I try to fix it? Like, clearly my brows already look naturally professionally done, so I don't really need to do much. And that's it, guys. My brows look so perfect. So I want to do a really nice eyeshadow look today, and these are the concealers I'm going to use to conceal my eyes. But before I do that, I'm going to be going in with this 24-hour extend eye base. This is from MAC Cosmetics. Not a lot of people, oops, it fell down. Not a lot of people know about this product. This is what it looks like. It's almost kind of like a paste, and you literally just rub it on your eye. So I literally just put some on my hands, and you put it on your eye, and it makes your eyeshadow stay like, it makes it stay. It will not crease, nothing of that nature. I just find that I have to keep my eyes closed when I do this. Put some concealer on the back of my hand. I'm not sure if I mentioned this already, but the way that base product that I talked about from MAC works is you have to work very quick with it, because when you put a product on it, it dries very quick and it stays. So I have to move very, very quickly with my eye. And I'm just gonna go over it now with the lighter shade. So I'm gonna be going in with Divine Neutrals by Jaclyn Hill, and I'm gonna be going in with Twinkle Town by Sylvie Mac as well, because there's a lovely, let me show you guys, there's a lovely shade of pink here. So beautiful, so rich. Look at that, beautiful. I said beautiful instead of beautiful. Guys, Control Alt Delete. So with Jaclyn Hill, I'm just gonna go in with a nice brown shade for my eye. I'm trying to be very careful because I have like clusters, lash clusters, so I really just want to make sure that I don't like mess up my lashes. No, whoever thought of lash clusters, come to the front. Like, a round of applause. Or I guess maybe it's been around for a time and I just didn't know about it. But yeah, whoever came up with lash clusters, shout out to you. No, shout out to you. Shout out to your entire family. And whoever made it famous on TikTok, shout out to you and your family too, okay? I've gone in with the brown shade for the exterior. And then I'm now going to go in with this pink shade called Rose. Very pink, I know. But yeah, that's the look. Can you see how beautiful that looks? Guys, that looks so pretty. I'm gonna take this and just blend out the exterior just to make sure that everything, you know, is just deepen that brown a bit more. That's it, that's it, that's it. And then the star of the show is these two colors right here. These two shades, these ones. Chick happens right here. I really want to use my finger to apply this, but because I have nails on, it's gonna be tricky. So I'm gonna go in with, trying to figure out the right brush to take, and I'm gonna just use that over my lid for Chick Happens. Guys, can you see the material? Forget diamonds, eyeshadow, that's a girl's best friend. Now I'm going in with this beautiful shimmery shade right here. Listen. And here is the finished result.